Anna's Art Adventure, written by Bjorn Sortland and illustrated by Lars Elling. You are looking forward to this, aren't you? Asked Uncle Harold, who brought Anna to work with him at the art museum. Anna nodded. Fine, said Uncle Harold. Now you must go and keep up while I show some people around. You are not to ask questions or touch anything or get tired and want to sit down or go to the bathroom or ask for candy or soda or run down the halls or want to go home. Yes, no, 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 promised Anna. This will be fun, said Uncle Harold. Anna watched the grown-ups who were listening to her uncle. Visual art, Uncle Harold said in a serious voice, is a vast subject I shall attempt to explain, so please keep your questions for later. None of the grown-ups said a thing. They just nodded, coughed, and cleared their throats a bit. Anna had to go to the bathroom. Now. It didn't matter what her uncle had said. She inched farther and farther away from the others. Because when you gotta go, you gotta go. Do you know where the bathroom is? Anna asked, peering at the laughing face of a wrinkled old man. Haha, there's no point in asking me, said the man. I, Rembrandt van Rijn, haven't been to the bathroom for more than 300 years. Then why are you laughing? Asked Anna. I'm laughing so that I won't look too serious. I am so much older than the others hanging in here, and I am worried that no one will want to look at me. In fact, Marcel Duchamp got so bored with all of his old pictures that he exhibited a disgusting little toilet and called it art. I'm sure you'll find it if you look. Had Duchamp exhibited a real toilet or a piece of art? Anna had to find out because she really had to go. She spotted a red dress on the floor. Who had left a dress here? Had another girl needed the bathroom in a hurry too? Anna looked around, but she didn't see anyone without clothes on. She quickly looked around again and then picked up the mysterious red dress. When she pushed her head through the neck of the dress, she suddenly discovered that everything had changed. Well, there you are at last. Models just aren't dependable, Edvard Munch muttered. They come and they go, and they change color the whole time. Last summer, I painted a man who was red. When I met him 2 days ago, I noticed he had turned green, so I had to paint my picture all over again. Anna stood still so Munch could paint her, but she needed to find that toilet, and she was curious about the road. Where does the road go? She asked. I'm not entirely sure, said Munch, smiling. It's the line that snakes its way through the painting. In that case, said Anna, I'd have to go find out myself. As Anna walked down the road, it became a straight black line that led into another straight black line. She balanced her way back along a black line that divided a white area and a red area. The big red area could be a strawberry field, she thought, and the blue area over there could be a blueberry field. Anna approached a yellow field where a man in a yellow straw hat was painting. Maybe he knew something about Duchamp's toilet. The man in the yellow straw hat looked up as Anna came towards him. See? The lines won't come together, he said. I'm so sad and lonely that it's almost impossible to paint any pictures. His voice trembled in the wind. Maybe there's too much wind, said Anna. No, it's me. I'm shaking too much. Now they'll never buy any paintings by Vincent van Gogh. Just think, I've been painting all these lovely colors. Sulfur yellow, ochre yellow, lemon yellow, the pale yellow of lemonade, but no one wants my pictures, he sighed. Just don't think about lemonade, thought Anna, crossing her legs. Yellow's really cool, she said, and she hurried through the field. A little man was holding a huge parasol above a woman who hadn't quite decided where her nose should go. Dora and I were just about to have a snack, the man said to Anna. You're in luck. There's enough for you. And please, call me Pablo, said Pablo Picasso. Anna smiled when she saw Pablo's snack, square apples and triangular pears. The artist's eyes twinkled slyly. Nice, aren't they, he said. In my paintings, you can see one thing from several sides. For example, you can sit right here and look at Dora's nose from every angle. I paint in this way so you can really see a nose. I'd like to paint your nose too. But Anna had no time to do any more modeling. She had to find out about that toilet. Farther down the beach, a pale man in a dark suit was selling soup. Want to buy some tomato soup? Chicken soup? Andy's art soup? He asked. I painted it myself. Are you a soup seller or a painter? Said Anna. Well, both. I'm soup artist and super artist Andy Warhol, and I run an entire art factory. But isn't it boring just painting cans of soup? Oh, I can make art out of anything. Soup cans, movie stars, Coke bottles, money, it doesn't matter. Most people only want a picture that matches the living room sofa. Andy shrugged his shoulders. And you can make money selling soup cans. You can make more money selling ice cream here, said Anna with a yawn. She was beginning to feel warm and sleepy. Anna settled herself onto the sand and closed her eyes. If only I could simply fly to the bathroom, she thought. Before Anna had finished her thoughts, the dress billowed and her body swayed. Do not be afraid. You are having a dream in which impossible things can happen, a voice piped. Who are you? Asked Anna, who had butterflies in her stomach and didn't dare open her eyes. I am a painting. I am nothing or anything. I am everything you can dream of. A blazing giraffe, a fish lion, a piano egg, but I am definitely not a pipe, piped the voice. And if I dream you are nothing at all, asked Anna, then I will disappear. And before Anna could dream of anything, she was falling, until someone suddenly grabbed her hand, and Anna found herself dangling in midair. Hello, little angel, said Marc Chagall. What a fantastic surprise to get a visit from heaven. Would you mind dangling in the air just a little longer so that I could paint you? Hens, horses, and houses all need a little help to fly, but angels can manage all by themselves. Would you please pull me back to earth? Asked Anna. I've got to find the... The painter vanished, and Anna was left holding a round green apple. That's a nice apple you got there. It's exactly the kind of apple I need, mumbled the man, fidgeting by Anna's side. I've spent the whole day looking for an apple like that. Mine are starting to rot, so I have to get new ones. You haven't taken a bite out of it, have you? No, replied Anna. I just got it. The man seemed a little restless. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom too. I'll give it to you, Anna said, if I can see what you use it for. Come along, said the man. You set the table so beautifully, said Anna. Do you have company coming? No, said the man. I do still lifes, paintings of natural objects on a table. I don't want to paint any more people because I'm too shy. Apples are better. They don't wilt like flowers. They stay quite still and speak to me of rain and sun, scent and color. Anna placed the apples carefully on the table. No, not there, the man said. Anna moved the apples a tiny bit. No, that's not quite right either. Anna sighed and moved the apples again, a teeny weeny bit. Yes, that's right. Right there. He took out the brush. Now the world will see what Paul Cézanne can do with an apple. Anna was more interested in what Duchamp had done with his toilet. She rushed on to the next room. Hey ho! Has old Henri Matisse got a collar? Anna stared at the painting. He gave his long bamboo paintbrush a slight twiddle, and suddenly a gaily colored woman appeared. Is it easy to make pictures of women like that? Anna asked. She was beginning to like the idea of doing some painting herself. Well, yes, Matisse smiled. I relax when I paint. Looking at my picture should be like sitting in a comfortable armchair. Anna could have stood there all day watching Matisse conjure up women, if she didn't need to find that toilet. Yuck! A splatter of blue paint hit her right on the nose. He stirred it up again, Matisse sighed. It's Pollock with his splash and dribble paintings. I'll have to take a break. I don't like it when people throw paint at my women. Anna watched wide-eyed as colors flew wildly around the room. Red, blue, and a little bit of yellow. Were people really allowed to make such a mess when they painted? Do you have to ask permission to do this? Anna asked the man who was painting all over the floor. I never get permission, said Jackson Pollock. I make as much mess as I want. Lucky you, said Anna. I'm not allowed to do anything here. My uncle tells me what to do and what not to do. I bet he'd even like to tell the paintings what to look like. Paintings decide for themselves, the artist said. I just dribble a few colors here. You try it. It smells wonderful, thought Anna as she dipped a brush into a can of beautiful, thick paint. She began with a small dab of yellow, then a blue stripe, and suddenly the colors took over. A splash here and a splash there, a big gob there and a small gob there. All Anna had to do was move the brush. She had nearly forgotten how desperately she needed to go. but only nearly. Can you tell me where the Duchamp toilet is? She asked. You see, I've really gotta go. Toilet? Oh, you must mean Duchamp's fountain, said Pollock. That's been up in my attic for years, but I really don't see how you can. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. Anna raced up the stairs and threw open the door to the attic. Then she stopped dead in her tracks. Where was it? It didn't look like art, but it wasn't a toilet either. Duchamp's fountain was an old, dusty, useless urinal. How was she supposed to use that? It was a disappointment, to say the least. Naturally, thought Anna, naturally it would have to be a urinal. It's men who decided that everything should look like in their stories. It's a good thing I managed to paint one picture. Anna looked at the clock. It was getting late. How would she ever find her way back to where she was supposed to be? She looked down at the mysterious red dress that seemed to have caused her whole adventure. Slowly, Anna pulled the dress off over her head and discovered that she was back with Uncle Harold again. The interesting thing, Uncle Harold said in a rather tired voice, is that here one can see how Pollock, just by mixing a little paint, has created this well-known painting. In principle, one might say that it is simple to create art. Just mix red, blue, and a little bit of yellow and follow all the rules of painting. Uncle Harold took a final, long, artistic pause. My child could have painted that, whispered a lady with a long neck. Uncle Harold doesn't know everything about art, an artist, thought Anna. He doesn't know who really painted that picture or what can happen if you venture into a painting. But Anna knew. She had tried it for herself. In her sweetest voice, Anna asked, Uncle Harold, can you tell me where the bathroom is? Because when you gotta go, you just gotta go. The end.